What is up, you guys? Welcome to my Notion template on how to schedule, outline, and structure your coaching sessions. This is mainly for one-on-one coaching sessions, and it could be one-to-many as well. You can just adjust it. So let me quickly explain to you how to use it. So here you find a brief introduction. You will also probably find a link to this recording. Here you will find the calendar of all of your upcoming sessions. So you can just click on the client and see where you were at. Here you will find a list of all of your clients and the date of your upcoming session with them. So let me quickly click on here. As you can see here, you can find, of course, the name of the client that you can obviously change. Here there is gonna be the contact information. Here I said email, but you can put phone number. You can just change the property by clicking on here, edit property, and instead of email, you can put phone. All right. So yeah. Then something you will find is the client type. So you can put prospect if the client is not a client already, but is someone who is a possible future client, a one-time client, or a long-term client. Okay, so here I said, just as an example, a long-term client. Here you will find the date when you first talked to the client, so you can just set a date. Here there's the last time you talked to the client, the upcoming session that you're gonna have, and when you set the date, let me show you. For example, if I change the day here of the upcoming session, you can put like 26th. You can see here it changed the date. All right. So, and then the follow-up. So when you're gonna talk to that client, you're gonna check up on that client and whatever. So here you will find a list of all the sessions that you had with the client. So you can just click on open. You can put the date on when that session was, the session type. Okay, so you can put discovery if it's like a call that you had to actually get to know the client, but it's not a client yet. An onboarding when it's the first session that you have once the client has joined your program. A one-time if it's just a one-time call, and an ongoing coaching program call, which is a call among many other calls in your coaching program. Here you can attach any files such as pictures, whatever. You can embed a link. It could be pictures, it could be a PDF, or whatever you need for the call. Here you will find different templates. So you have a template for a discovery call, an onboarding call template, a one-time session, and a coaching program session. So let me show you. The very first one is a discovery call. So you can see here that because this is the session type is a discovery call, here you find like different things that are gonna help you writing notes for this session. So you have context and goals here. For example, you can write how you found the client, the situation. For example, let's see, it's like a student, like college student, and maybe you can say living with their parents, and their goals are to wants to be a fitness coach. Okay, then you can like put in the main topics you discussed in this discovery call. So for example, you talked about how they got into fitness coaching, and you can just write whatever you want. key focus points, so basically where you really went into the conversation, so what you really explored. Then you can find actionable steps going forward, so what you guys agreed on, reflections that you have on what the client said, and insights. So basically, if you have any observation, any aha moment, any ideas that you thought of with this client, and then a follow-up plan. So how you're going to talk again with the client, when you're going to follow up, and then you have client's feedback and concerns. If the client asks you any questions, if your client said, if the prospect said that they really liked something in particular of your approach, and then just some general additional notes that you might have. Okay, so this one is the very first template. Then you have an onboarding call template, a one-time session, a coaching program session template. So it's basically, all of them are pretty similar to each other. You can find something additional. For example, if we click on a coaching program template, you see the goals review and adjustment. So if you set some goals with the client, you can review them and you can just clarify their expectations. Any questions that you have or your clients have, the main topics you discussed. You can see there's homework review, homework for next session, and their feedback and concerns. So these are all basically pretty much the same things, they just change into some detail, as you can see. And then, as I was saying, you find all of the other clients, but also a calendar for your follow-up. So here, when you go on with the calendar, you're gonna be able to see when you should reach out to a particular prospect or client. So you guys, that's basically it. I would love to hear what you think about it. If you have any adjustment that you would make, if you have anything to improve it, it's more than welcome. And see you next time.